every day is composed of 4 other days. And I said, no, I not only didn't know that, it's never occurred to me. What a bizarre idea. Well, so this idea then of a time being a resonance created by other times, not immediately before or after it, as in scientific causality, but somehow a day centuries ago, centuries in the future, come together to create an interference pattern that creates the unique moment.
Chakra. Bitches.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Hey, dude, you were here smoking pot with me.
From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. The blood in my blood, yeah, nigga, that bomb shit. Stone Chakra on the cut, nigga, that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit.
Still smell the Mary Jane?
Yeah, nigga, that bomb shit. Stone Chakra on the cut, nigga, that bomb shit. Walk up in the party with a look like, get the fuck at my face. Intelligence intolerant to ignorance, so I don't care what you say. Muttering, stuttering, drunk motherfuckers like, bro, that dro, can I have the taste? Yeah, let them hit it, but I should've never did it, cause you know what you like me, ain't got time to waste. Smoking on the lovely, all the bad bitches wanna come around and hug me. Breaking shit down with the stars up above me. Blunt, green, and long, bitch, you can call it Gumby. Grinning dick is splitting it, kryptonite is feeling it. Niggas sitting wishing how root ain't killing it. Fuck all the hate, but I understand the sentiment. My balls setting balls while your balls don't settle shit. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
God,
we're back.
Really just put them on blast. All the whack rappers, please stand up.
Yeah, we're
Proceed
back.
to kiss my ass. Huddle and bang,
We're back in the building for another one on a Friday.
Friday, pumpkin.
It's Friday, pumpkin! And we're back with another episode of Getting High with Stone Chakra. Oh yes, it feels good to be back. Yeah. So you already know what's good, what's hood. Definitely gonna be partaking in some of that sweet dabarino.
Well, did you dab? What dab? Did you dab?
I must say, it was a hard week. It was a hard fucking week, but I got through it. We got Silent J in the building. Silent J ain't so silent. And we got Tom Dubberton in the building holding it down on a Friday.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
You're goddamn right. This stream, I'm doing it a little bit different. I mean, it's still Stone Chakra tunes, but we're taking it back. We're taking it back to when I first started doing the streams, and I didn't have music that I had made personally myself, like the production I made myself. I didn't have that. That didn't exist. But I did have some sweet-ass penmanship, them lethal bars that I wrote that I was able to provide for the stream. So I'm taking it back to that, back when the stream numbers were in the 100s, in the 200s. God, that'll be fun to do. Actually, that'd be fun to pay somebody to do. Actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, I like money.
What are we on right now? We're on 446 right now. 446. 446. God damn.
Oh my God!
That's a shitload. I don't know if I would be able to go through all of those. But I kind of want to know where exactly like the production side started. because now it all kind of just blurs together. But I forget at a point I was doing this, and I was doing it on a fucking computer that was 3 computers ago at this point. Like, time's flying. I got a ring on and shit. Things are moving. Cruise looked fun. How was Virgin on their green policy? Carnival sucks. I will say that I did not try and test the policy because I don't know too much about customs or international travel or what happens when you travel internationally with marijuana, and I didn't really want to test it, so unfortunately I didn't bring any. I brought like 2 blunts to Miami and we toked those down, and I brought like way more illicit drugs along with me, but that's because they're a lot easier to smuggle. You know what I mean? Like, they're a lot easier to smuggle. Where's my glasses case? Because I smuggled... Well, I'll just tell you. I smuggled a gel tab in my glasses case, and then I smuggled a paper hit under my phone, and then I smuggled a little personal stash of our girl Maul in my clothes. But I got a little bit more nervous like while I was in Miami, so I decided to take the Molly the morning of, so that I didn't have to worry about bringing it on the boat, and then I just had the LSD with me. And then I took the LSD, and that was definitely fun, but I didn't take the jelly because the boat was so wobbly that I threw up on the second day. And it wasn't even because of the actual waves, it's because it was so windy that it was rocking like that. And it made me very fucking seasick. So I decided to hold off on doing that. But I'm pretty sure when we were in the Bahamas, I decided to take that hit that I had under my phone, and that was pretty fucking dope. That was pretty good. The blue water was looking real fucking blue, if you know what I mean. But it was definitely a good time. Oh, but we did meet an old couple at the pool in the Dominican Republic, and they were talking about how they smuggle their weed and how they've been doing it for 30 years successfully. So I soaked in everything that she had to say. I was like, yes, tell me, give me all of the details, because they ain't gonna catch me slipping again. The main points that she made was that you don't take it off the boat and you don't take it with you. So generally, just in general, don't take it off the boat. Like, once you get it on, you don't take it off. So you don't take it off at any ports, and then when you're leaving, you dispose of it in some form or fashion if you haven't finished it by then. That was the general message that I got, and I was like, okay. Because especially the way, because she described, like, she has this like bullet that she would put together, which was basically like a little metal pipe. And I'm like, well, shit, I got something just like that, except it's even better because it takes dabs.
Well, did you dab?
And also they make use of course, the vacuum sealing. You know, you get your food saver on, so I already knew that they were on the level and they knew what the fuck they were talking about. And they just really, you know, gave me hope and inspired me, because they were still trucking after 30 years, going hard, smoking tweeds on cruise ships. They were on a completely different boat. because there was I think there was a Norwegian boat stopped in the port the same time we were, and then the place that we were at, the pool, is just like this touristy, just like this general touristy area, basically for people getting off cruise ships. And because we had already spent so much money on the fucking cruise and the wedding already, I didn't get any excursions or any experiences or any of that shit. I was like, the cruise can be the experience. It'll be fine. And it was a good time. But let's go ahead and get this first dab out the way. And I did drink, but it wasn't often, because I'm just not a drinker. Like, I tried to get myself prepped for it in Vegas, but I drank 2 drinks and then I passed out for 12 hours, and like, this is not conducive to having a good time for me. So on the boat, I didn't really get too many drinks, because we had a bar tab and you would use that to order drinks, but you could also use the bar tab for coffee. So I would just get myself a iced oat milk caramel latte in the mornings. Oh, that shit was so good. We're doing that shit again. It's not even a question. Like, we're doing it again because it's just so dope. We got Tommy Wiseau in the building, you know what I'm saying?
We need more of this weed.
Oh shit, and we got Stone Nerd. I sensed you. I sensed the disturbance in the forest. Disturbed the dull norm with your dank vibes. Yes, it is Friday. It is time for that.
Friday, pumpkin.
It's definitely time for that. Yeah. Let's is this the first one, or did I do one already?
That's a side effect of the marijuana poisoning.
Look, I've been doing dabs since I got home, and I don't feel any shame about it. Cause goddamn, work be working, you know, and not in a good way. Like, not in a good way. I just ate so much food, man. I feel like a tick that's about to explode. I mean, yeah, you'll live though. Yo, what's that sound bite from? It's Friday, pumpkin. I want it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I usually drink more coffee through the day than alcohol. See, that's facts, but I was never much of a drinker anyway. I was just gonna try and get my drink on because I knew that I wasn't gonna bring any bud on the boat, and you can't. I didn't really think I was gonna trip like back to back. That didn't seem like a thing I was gonna do either. But thankfully, it was just like a good time, and I was high on life. But I think it would have been fine if I didn't have to interact with so many people. I think around day 3, I realized how much weed helps me when interacting with the public. We got Radiv in the building. The Ableton Assassin, I think. Is that the dog that you use? I don't remember. Or I do remember and I'm just playing myself. Either way. Oh, I know I'm good. I just feel high off of eating right now. Yeah, that's just fire. Can you? Yes, I can give you where it's from. I will definitely do that. I'm on day 14 without weed. Yo, it's fine if you don't have to interact with the public. A few interactions with the public and I'm I am not feeling it. But the soundbite is from a movie, a dope movie called Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, starring Michael, Sarah, and oh man, I feel bad that I can't remember her name. Cat something, Cat Dennings. See, I took the time and remembered her name and didn't call her Missy Melons. We got Brittany in the building.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Home from work. My wife. Oh, man. I can get you a dab ready in 30 seconds. Well, then I can have it ready in 2 minutes. There we go. I knew it. I couldn't find it. Caroline, Chloe. Nah. Kat Dennings. Chick that plays Darcy in the MCU. The chick from fuck, what is that show called? Like two chicks and a something. I'm blank. Look, I don't watch fucking network sitcom TV like that. So all those shows, like I see them, but I don't like save them. If that makes sense. Oh. Fuck. Oh yeah.
Google it, bitch.
You finally back? Yeah. Took you long enough, motherfucker. Hey man, sorry, I got the original. I got a Swisher. That's what's up. Alright, it's time to smoke, nigga. What you trying to get on? I don't know, that Cali, you got the Cali, that's stuff. You know how Stone Chakra do. Mango.
Two broke girls. There we go. See? I just forgot the word in the middle. There, I was like, two girls? That show, Two Girls?
Two girls, one broke.
Oh my God!
Two girls, one broke, though. I'm dead. Next time y'all plan a cruise, I'll be ready for another one myself. That would be dope to kick it. Yo, Virgin is where it's at. I don't think I've had better food anywhere. Now, like, I would... okay, I don't think I've had that type of food better anywhere, because at the end of the day, I've had, like, some amazing food, but when it comes to, like, traditional style, like, steaks and Italian...
I'll be dreaming about that carbonara for the rest of the
and pasta, like that shit was next level. It was a whole nother level. But I've also had like banging shit just at people's houses. Like you'll just go to somebody's house and because they're from Laos and they fucking just throw the fuck down. You're just sitting at this table filled with food. You don't even know what it's called, but it looks crazy and it smells amazing. And you just start eating it, and it's next level too. But in my limited experience of eating on a boat, I've only been on a boat twice, and the first time I was like 12. I would say this was the best. Oh wait, is that from Mad TV? I literally just blurred the line because I forgot that they were even on Mad TV. Key and Peele.
They were?
They were on like the back half of Mad TV.
I watched Mad TV as a child. I don't...
Yeah, that's because they were on like the back half. Like when it started to go down, that's when they were. It was basically them, Bobby Lee. I think Aries Spears might have still been around, but basically all the original people were gone, and it just felt off. But Key and Peele were funny, but I would say that they were a whole lot funnier on their own show. Like, and that's probably the fault of like the writers. Like they just didn't give them the opportunity like that to be as funny as they could be. So yeah, let's get Brittany's after work dab
It's Brittany,
going.
bitch.
Oh yeah. Stone Chakra news. I've still been getting multiple tracks into these 3 libraries essentially. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until I start getting some placements in. Also, a new track is coming out next month. Called Resonate. It's available now on my Patreon. Or you can wait for the release and catch it wherever you stream music. It's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be everywhere. This will be my official. I'd say this would be my official foray into electronic music, because I've made a few songs, but I think the only one that I've actually released was on SoundCloud. But this is like the first one that's going to be released on all the DSPs. Yeah. Get my fractions of a penny going, cause them pennies add up, I'm telling you. I've slowly been accruing my pennies. I'm up to like 22 bucks. 22 bucks on my CD, baby. Let's go.
Oh, I like money.
Big shout out to myself for constantly pushing my music on YouTube and slapping my tunes at the end of the reaction videos. Big shout out to me, and then also the people that listen, of course. Of course. It will be nice to see what kind of return I get, because all these tracks that I've been submitting, because I'm submitting them through that pitch, they have to register it with their content ID. So now all of these streams that I've done, every day now I get emails saying that my video is no longer able to be monetized, and it's because essentially that pitch is retrieving the royalties, quote unquote, from the stream. So once because I see them doing it every day, I don't know if they are able to do that shit like retroactively based off how many times it was watched or some shit, but if that is the case, I've been playing those tracks on like multiple times on. Oh God. Give me a second.
Stone Chakra. Bitches.
Well, did you dab?
Stone Chakra. Bitches.
I did dab, but we're gonna dab again on a fucking Friday.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
'Cause it is necessary. Oh, today was payday though.
Oh, I like money.
That was dope. I was able to pay bills. But thankfully I got a little essentially a little stash here. Because when these were running low, I went back up to Trusty, Michigan, and then I considered these the emergency stash. Well, now I've had to break out the emergency stash because the 710 Labs, that's gone. That's gone. I'm down to the last of my good Cali dab that was provided to me by my cousin for my wedding. Down to the last of that. So I was really thinking that maybe this payday I was going to be able to do a re-up, but nah. Too many bills. I really gotta reposition after the wedding and the honeymoon. It was the slight rush of everything. Because I was just starting to crawl out, and then we went and did that, and it just went like all the headway that I made lost, and then down even further. But I'll get back out. Didn't we have an entire American Revolution over bills and shit? Yeah. That's why my next immediate plan is to go to the woods, but that's gonna take time and money. Even going to the woods requires paying into their system, unless you're trying to just be straight up homeless, which I'm not trying to do. I'm a married man. I got a family now. Not trying to end up on the street. So going to the woods will take planning and forethought. And deliberate, calculated action. Mary Jane?
Can you still smell the Mary Jane?
What you mean? I'm sure I would, but I'm talking about actually living in the woods. Getting some land out in the woods and telling them all to go to hell.
You thought the track was open.
Yeah.
Nah.
Growing food, solar panels with batteries and shit, the whole nine. Water collection, chickens, yeah, all that shit. That's what I'm on. And of course, high-speed internet. I want to be away from everyone, but I want all of my creature comforts. I still want electricity. I still want internet. But I don't want to be near anyone. Grow some tomatoes. and corn, raise some chickens. Fucking, I've been saving all them videos where the motherfuckers like have their whole like crazy ecosystem set up where their waste is used to grow the food to feed their chickens. Like, where it's just everything is working in this excellent symbiotic relationship with it. It's so inspiring. But again, planning and forethought, and also cleaning some shit up, aka the dirt. And then once that's taken care of, which again I think is going to happen sooner rather than later, especially with the continued submission of tracks, just on a sheer numbers basis. After a while, somebody gonna hit. And at the end of the day, I'm sure that you guys would have told me if I was making some boo-boo, if I was making that duty water. Because I expect the truth. Now, truthfully, the production that you have seen with your own eyes, that you've heard with your own ears, I'm not talking about any lyrical content. I'm talking about straight musicality. Am I making that duty boo-boo water? Am I making some chocolate rivers, some straight diarrhea garbage? Or is that shit fire flame? And then, once you've answered that question, think, out of all the things that you've heard, could you have heard it in places? And I do believe that I've heard you guys say that you've heard it like, oh, I can see this in a video game. I can see this. This is like a trailer. I've seen those tippity typed on the screen. We got Roger in the building. You can kick it off, because I'm pretty deeped up right now.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So the fact that I'm making good stuff, and I'm making a lot of good stuff, and a lot of good stuff is being accepted, it just, you know what I mean? It would stand to reason that it's just a matter of time before one gets placed, and then two gets placed, and then more get placed. And after I stack up some upfront payments, shit, the ledger might be square sooner than even I could have imagined. And then once it's square, it's going to get in the black. And then once I'm in the black, definitely making a move to go to the woods. Like, it's not even a question. That's a guarantee. Ain't no stopping that. But in the meantime, I will say, like, meantime, the job's been rough. It's been rough in the streets, in the skeets. Mainly because of that drive. Bruh, like I'm telling you. Driving home from work today, this dude was on one. Alright, so me and this dude are stuck behind this car going like literally the speed limit in the fast lane. And because it's a 2-lane highway, you just gotta sit there and suck it up because there's nowhere to go. So dude finally realizes he's got like 8 cars behind him. So he finally gets over. And the dude in front of me starts to speed up. And he gets to a respectable, you know what I mean, a respectable 75. Respectable. But I'm trying to go home. And I can go 80 comfortably. Like my GTI loves to go fast. So I get into the right lane and I get to 80 and start to pass him. He starts to speed up. Well, I'm trying to pass. I'm trying to go 80. So like, let me just put my foot on the gas and really go after it. And I look over and he's still on the side of me. Like now I'm in a race on the highway because this guy didn't want to be passed. Like you were going 75. Now I look down at my fucking speedometer. I'm going over 100. And he's right next to me. So you went from 75 to 100. And it's not like I wanted to go to 100. I'm just trying to get over. And now this dude's being a dick. And, bro, why though? He's in a fucking Nissan Altima. It wasn't even a fucking, like, sport trim. It was just a Nissan Altima. So I don't understand why. But I fucking pass him. And GTI. Yeah. Like, what it... And once he gives up, this dude flicks me off. Like I'm the asshole. Like situations like that is just one of the many reasons I'm like so over driving. I'm really done. Like I'm really done. Like I've been applying for remote jobs since November. And I finally got a response. I've been through 2 interviews and now I'm waiting for them to finish interviewing the other people and see if I get a call back. And I really hope I get it. Because I did the math, and even though I'm getting paid 21 and this remote position is 18, I did the math. Once I factor in the amount of money that I spend on gas just to get there and back, even with the $3 pay cut, I'd only be taking home $60 less than what I'm taking now when I factor in the amount I spend on gas. So if I factor in gas, I'm already basically making what I would be making at this remote position, plus $60. Once I did that math, it started getting real hard getting up and going. Like once I did that math, it really made that shit hard. And now I'm just sitting in that fact that I would like to make money from my house. And I'm going to figure out a way to do that. If it's not going to be a remote position, like actually doing a quote unquote job, then it's going to be making these fucking tracks. Big shout out to Livinio for the subscribe. I don't know if I said that right. I'm very inebriated right now.
That's a side effect of the marijuana poisoning.
But if it's not gonna be an actual jobby job working remote, then it's gonna be me sitting at home making fire music and submitting it to be placed in commercials and television and such. Are the benefits comparable? Fuck them benefits. You know what the benefit was? I was able to go see a doctor. And now I have a standing diagnosis for asthma, so I can go get medicine. I can go get prescribed medicine from an urgent care. I got my actual updated eye prescription. So now I can take that prescription and go online and buy glasses for fucking $30. If it really comes down to it, we just had a major life event and we got married, and I can throw in with my wife and just get added to her insurance if I feel that that is really necessary. But honestly, I might just thug it for a year. I'm 67. It's getting harder to get up and work 2 jobs. What the fuck? Oh, see, you wildin'. Hey, nope. I remember when I worked 3 jobs at one time, and I was like, I'll never do that shit again. When I was young and dumb, I was like, yeah, let me work these 3 jobs, and the money wasn't even that great. Like, I didn't even have like hella money either. Like, it was a bunch of low paying fucking jobs. It was a fucking host at Dom Pablo's, barely getting any fucking tips and barely getting any hourly. Then it was fucking McDonald's. You know that shit ain't fucking paying. And I think the highest paying one was working in the kitchen of a nursing home, but that one had like the least amount of hours. It wasn't full time or anything. So I was just like, I was working just a handful of ridiculousness on top of going to school. I had 3 jobs and I was going to school. Fucking stupid. Just dumb. That just doesn't even sound smart. But now I do a whole bunch of jobs anyway. But at least I'm not like doing them all at the same time. You know, there's some I feel like there's some space, you know. I'll make some music and then I'll edit some videos and then I'll write. So I'm doing different aspects of the thing that I want to do, but it's all required. Got to rock it there while we walk. And then I gotta go. Man, that fucking old school Stone Chakra it be hitting sometimes. Like, it'll come on randomly on my phone and I'll be like, oh shit. Back when we were just picking beats. Not realizing that we were picking beats that other people fucking also were picking and using to make songs. Back before I knew that was a thing. And maybe like we were just lucky enough to be first essentially to hit Content ID. Because I would say like a lot of the earlier songs, except for the one with fucking like Jaron Benton, because it was like a KA track that I'm pretty sure was leased, so of course other people got it. But I think most of Blazing Infused Volume 2, it comes up under, if you use the song, it doesn't come up under the person that made the beat. I'm pretty sure it comes up under Stone Chakra. If I'm wrong, I'll take that L, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's the case. when they raise minimum wage, they just cut your hours so you're making the same shit. I know that's fucking right. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I know that's fucking right. Oh, they wilding out here again. That's why I want to go to the woods. I'm telling you. Going to the woods. Compound living. Compound living. Just buy out some parcels of land. Tell your friends to throw down. Just compound living. Everybody got their own house, but everybody's near each other. Like, y'all can help each other with shit. Watch each other's kids. Fucking help out with fucking chores, like communal gardening and all that shit. All it does is benefit motherfuckers trying to make profit. Us not living together. Having these single family units all spaced out, but at the same time squished together because they're trying to maximize on the fucking land that they got. So let's put all these houses this fucking close together, shove everybody in fucking apartments that they can't fucking afford. Like, how are you gonna be charging this much to live in fucking Ohio? It makes no goddamn sense, and it's not better. Like, I looked around because I thought like maybe we could get into a better place, maybe even get an additional bedroom around here. Bruh, when we looked around, even though they've jacked up the rent like $300 in the past 2 years, looking around, it's like still a deal, which is fucked up. That's fucked up. So that means everybody else raised it even more. Again, back to my original point, the woods. We're going to the woods. Who's coming with me, man? Who's coming with me, man? We're going to the woods, man. Getting away from this shit, man. I'm telling you. Once I get to like 10, 15 placements, I ain't gonna be here. Like, I'll still be here. Like, you'll still see me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, getting hot Stone Chakra, baby. Friday nights. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But in Ohio, probably not. Renting, probably not. Probably not. Get myself a nice prefabbed home. Get myself a nice double wide and slap it on some land in the woods. Collect. I live in a shack and I poop in an out. All right, so probably not as far as Chappie from King of the Hill, living in a shack and pooping in our house, but the lard, I rendered it myself. I made it myself with no electric tools. Like that part, yeah, probably. But the outhouse, I'm down for plumbing. I'm down for actual plumbing. We don't have to take it all the way back to, shitting in a wood shack into a hole in the ground. Oh my days. I'm just thinking about like the concept of an outhouse. Like how deep did you have to dig the hole? So it's like you have to like dig it deep enough so that it like maybe it won't stank as bad? Or did they not dig a deep hole at all? Or did they not even dig a hole? Did they just like build a platform and a place to sit and you just shat on the ground? I know this is a lot of shit talk, but my mind is running wild with with these outhouse questions now.
Google it, bitch.
All right, here we go. We got the answers thanks to Google. I appreciate Google.
Chakra.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the Googs. So it looks like it was 3 to 6 feet deep. When the pits became full, most outhouses were moved to another open pit, and the filled pit was covered with soil. I don't know, man. I don't think that's deep enough. Personally, I would want my shithole to be deeper. Pause. I would have to dig that shit at least. I mean, not far enough to hit the water table, because you don't want to contaminate your water. But I mean, deeper than 6 feet. I have to go at least 10. Just from a smell standpoint. Either way, I prefer plumbing. It's where it's at. Being able to handle your business, and air conditioning is where it's at. Bruh, you ain't that's I guess I have essentially every porta potty is the modern day home. And it is, when you're at a festival and it is hot as fuck and you are rolling your fucking face off, it is all bad when you have to fucking go shit. Man. And then you're just smacked in the face with the juxtaposition of the people that paid more money, so like VIPs, and they have different names for it for different festivals, but essentially the VIPs, and they got like the VIP toilets where it's like actually a trailer, and you crack that shit open and it's air conditioned and it's an actual fucking toilet. And you're like, oh, so this is how the other side lives. This is how the other side lives at the music festival. The motherfuckers that paid like $2,000 for their ticket, oh, they get that early access. They get like camping right next to the venue. They got air conditioned toilets. They got real deal showers that they don't have to like pay for, $10 a pop, and then huddle in there, and it's like this grody ass metal trailer box. All right, peace out, Tom Dubberton.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Like, I got an email saying that, ooh, we got a limited opening of wristbands for Electric Forest. And I actually thought about it. Like, I really sat there and considered it. Like, maybe it's an opportunity, but I'm like, I've basically resigned myself to not doing anything large for a generous part of the year, I would say, as I try and pay down the festivities. Like, we out here, we big married now. Now we got pay. So like maybe a small concert, like if the tickets are like $30, do some shit like that, but nothing, no arena shows essentially. It's gonna be a bunch of fucking smaller shows, if any. So I ain't gonna be able to do no festivals. Is completely off of the table for 2024 for me. Just from a logistic standpoint. He's like, and the 150 milligram gummy just kicked in.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Eyes are turning bloodshot.
Facts. Factual. factual with the bloodshot eyes. I mean, I guess I could do another dab. Oh, I was trying to save myself from myself for a little bit here. Let me turn it down. That's what I'll do. I'll just bring it down a notch. I'll bring it down a level. So now it can be nice and smooth and mellow instead of just punching me in the fucking esophagus. Good thing I'm off tonight. Yeah, we off tonight. It's Friday.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
It's Friday. Yep, I'm off on the weekend. If I get this remote position, I will no longer be off on Sundays. Oh, but I'm so down. I'm so down. Like, so many things that have just been really getting to me would be resolved. Like, having to get up early. Having to get up early and leave the house. Having to get up early and only having a limited amount of time to deal with Greta. Because Greta is a fucking princess and she takes her fucking time to do anything. So sometimes, like, sometimes we don't get a poop out in the morning and I just gotta hope that she's able to hold it down until I get back. And the fucked up thing is, she is, and then when I take her out to go again, she don't want to fucking, yo. I don't know what she's been on the past 2 days, but she's just been dropping turds, like, right on some disrespectful shit. I think that's what it is at this point. Like, it feels just straight up disrespectful. Because I was out there in the morning with her today for like a half hour. Span between 2 different times. And she wouldn't shit. And this is after she dropped a turd right in front of me. So she drops a turd in front of me that I have to pick up in the morning. And then I take her outside. She don't shit. So I have to put her in the cage and go to work. I'm gone for 9 fucking hours. I come back. I take her out. She don't fucking shit. She's been laying in that chair up until I do the show. Brittany comes and sits down. Greta's gone. But then I smell shit. I look down. She's shit right there. It's like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Greta's, yeah, that's what I'm saying to Greta right now. Why you gotta be so fucking heartless and just keep shitting essentially in my face? Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. That she has the nerve to get attitude. Ridiculousness. That's right, little dab of doing. But yeah, you already know what it is. Stone Chakra, Getting High With, podcast, show, stream, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's Getting High with Stone Chakra, baby.
Stone Chakra.
Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to check out stonechakra.com. You can become a patron there. You can pre-save the new track, Resonate, dropping April 16th. Feel free to check that out wherever you stream when it drops. Also, you can get all sorts of cool merch. Become a patron. All at stonechakra.com.
Stone Chakra.
And it's Stone Chakra on all the social medias. Add me. Say what's up. You know what I mean? We can like each other's pictures and shit. And then, wherever you stream music, it's Stone Chakra everywhere. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
It's Friday, pumpkin. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. I'm going ahead and get out of here. Peace.
Oh, you know we break it down and light it up, light it up. Oh, you know we break it down and light it up. Oh, you know we break it down and light it up.
I got 5 kids to feed.
Oh, you know we break it down and light it up, light it up.
Dude, you was here smoking pot with me. We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Gauges faded on that drawer. Baby, I'm not falling. Got a few bills in my wallet. If you wanna go all out for drinks, you know the high rules got it. That cushion's got me mellow. That pressure in my rello.
You still smell the Mary Jane?
Down and light it up on schedule. Cause you know I gotta have it on time. Call a pop clock, 3-minute roll time. Go and grab a stopwatch. Cause she must have coming for your loving, baby. Don't stop. With it but a smoke out. Nigga, hard stop. For the music I do it. Stone Chakra ain't on no bullshit. We break it down by the pound. Show the world how we do this now. Oh, you know we break it down. Light it up, light it up. Oh, you know we break it down. Light it up. Oh, you know we break it down. Light it up, light it up.
Oh my god, my chakras are just like so much up.
You know we break it down.
I just felt my chakra open.
Here's a real deal, I cannot fake them. Take my phone out and just erase them. Mary's the only girl for me. Not number 2, 4, or 3. She that numero uno. This much I do know, the inspiration from trees. Break you down if you've had enough. Let's light the night on fire. Thought it was a joke, cause I'm blowing smoke, but mama raised no liar. Hitting dank, drinking drink. Sip a little too much, my mind go blank. Wake up in the morning like, who's this chick stuck on my dick? Let me think, I can't remember. From the vendor, memory